It's time for us to conclude the rankings of the top 5 centers for the 2023-24 season. Number 5, Miles Turner. Teaming up with the best point guard of his career during the 2022-23 season, Miles Turner of the Indiana Pacers delivered his most impressive performance, ranking 5th in nightly blocks and boasting a 37.3% three-point shooting. Recognizing his elevated play, the Pacers extended Turner's contract for 2 years and $58 million in January. As he enters the 2023-24 season, Turner stands among the league's top 5 centers, thanks to his distinctive skills of floor spacing at the 5 position and defensive prowess. The synergy with Tyrese Halliburton is expected to further flourish in the upcoming season. Number 4, Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's defensive skills are exceptional, especially when it comes to handling switches. He has the unique ability to effectively guard players in positions 1 through 5. However, due to the limitations of advanced defensive statistics such as BPM, VORP, and WS/48, his overall ranking is underestimated, placing him around the top 60 players instead of where his true capabilities suggest. Furthermore, although Adebayo doesn't attempt three-pointers, he excels at finishing around the basket, possesses a reliable off-the-dribble mid-range jumper, and showcases ball-handling skills, including bringing the ball down the court and underrated playmaking abilities. While there's room for improvement in his finishing near the rim and the potential development of a corner three-point shot, Miami rightfully regards Adebayo as a cornerstone of the franchise. This recognition is evident in their financial investments and reluctance to include him in trade discussions, at least up to this point. Number 3, Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis' statistical performance in the previous season was remarkable in historical terms. As the Kings center, he achieved the distinction of being the 4th player to maintain averages of 19 points, 12 rebounds, and 7 assists throughout an entire season. Notably, he accomplished this feat with a shooting percentage of 61.5% on attempts that were more challenging than many of Adebayo's. Advanced metrics further supported Sabonis, placing him in the top 15 in BPM and the top 6 in VORP and WS/48 among all players. Sabonis possesses an exceptional face-up game and stands out as a unique playmaker, particularly for a center. His efficiency is noteworthy, attributed to a precise mid-range jumper, a powerful right shoulder, and polished finishing around the rim. Unlike relying solely on dunks, he demonstrates a high-level scoring ability near the basket. Additionally, Sabonis played a pivotal role in the Kings ending their long-standing playoff drought. However, his notable defensive shortcomings posed a significant challenge for Sacramento, particularly evident in the playoffs where the Kings bowed out in the first round against the Warriors. Sabonis' postseason shooting efficiency dropped to 49.5%, and he frequently found himself outperformed, impact-wise, by Looney. The Kings experienced a substantial decline of 24.2 points per 100 possessions with Sabonis on the court during the playoffs, a staggering statistic. Despite these issues, Sabonis boasts a 3-time All-Star status and recently earned All-NBA recognition, 3rd team, for the first time. Despite his imperfections, he remains one of the premier centers in today's game. Addressing his defensive weaknesses could elevate both his individual and team success to the next level. Number 2, Joel Embid. After topping the league in scoring for the 2nd consecutive year, Joel Embid, the standout of the Philadelphia 76ers, secured the league MVP accolade in the 2022-23 season, a well-deserved recognition despite differing opinions on whether he's the premier center in today's NBA. Embiid showcases versatility in his scoring, excelling in both post-ups and face-up situations, demonstrating three-point shooting ability, and leveraging remarkable athleticism, quickness, and ball-handling skills for consistent elite performance. His defensive prowess, particularly around the rim, is notable, evident in nearly 2 nightly blocks and contributing to the Philadelphia 76ers' top 8 defensive ranking last season. Embiid's remaining challenge lies in steering the Sixers to greater team success, as the team has yet to advance beyond the second round of the playoffs since the era of Hall of Famer Allen Iverson. In postseason scenarios, Embiid's exceptional ability to make challenging shots occasionally works against him, as he tends to opt for difficult jumpers in crucial moments, intensifying the impact on game outcomes compared to the regular season. Furthermore, his vulnerability to turnovers becomes a significant issue in playoff matchups against elite defenses. Opposing teams strategically employ last-second double teams when Embiid attempts to drive to the basket, often resulting in pivotal turnovers due to his occasionally uncertain ball handling in traffic. The previous season's second-round loss to the Celtics, especially after the Sixers held a 3-2 lead, proved to be a challenging experience for the star big man. In those two crucial closeout games, Embiid's performance dipped, averaging just 20.0 points and shooting 37.8% from the floor, accompanied by 8 total turnovers. Nevertheless, despite these playoff struggles, Embiid maintained a top 3 ranking league-wide in VORP, BPM, and WS/48 for the season. As one of the premier players in the NBA, regardless of position, he continues to exhibit high-level performance. The expectation is that Embiid will sustain his status as a top-tier superstar throughout the 2023-24 season. Number 1, Nikola Jokic. Concluding this list and series, what better way than to highlight the current top basketball player globally, reigning Finals MVP Nikola Jokic. While he didn't secure the regular season league MVP in 2022-23, he compensated by guiding the Denver Nuggets to their inaugural franchise championship. Jokic's remarkable playoff performance showcased his composure and skill, marking a significant milestone in both the team's and his own career. During the postseason, Jokic elevated his performance, averaging an impressive 30.0 points, 13.5 rebounds, and 9.5 assists with stellar shooting percentages of 54.8% overall and 46.1% from three-point range across 20 games. Remarkably, his team lost only once in the final 2 series of their championship journey. Regardless of the elite defensive challenges thrown at him, Jokic proved unstoppable, showcasing exceptional three-point accuracy, unwavering precision with his teardrop floater, and dominance in post-up situations against smaller defenders. While his supporting cast played a vital role, there's no denying that Jokic was the absolute catalyst for securing the championship. In addition to his exceptional skills as the top-scoring center and an outstanding rebounder, Jokic, who is renowned for his historic passing abilities, led the league in VORP, BPM, and WS/48 last season. This marks a consistent trend for him, as he has achieved this feat every year since 2020-21. To sum it up, Jokic, at only 28 years old, stands as the league's premier player, and it's challenging to imagine a time when this might change.